Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello friends, welcome to Kardec Radio, to Prayer for Peace. I'm Alba Morales, live from Annapolis, Maryland, and we welcome all of you that took these parentheses in our busy lives to connect to God. And what is the best way to do it? Together, right? It doesn't matter that we cannot pray alone, but it feels different when we are together. We do it in a group. So we invite you to close your eyes. We're going to elevate a prayer, asking God for guidance and protection. We elevate this prayer to acknowledge His or her presence among us, His or her divine love enveloping all of us. And we help ourselves by letting go of all our concerns, our tasks ahead. And we concentrate, we focus in this very moment at the place in which we are. So we allow the good energies, the kind and loving vibrations coming from God through the hands of our spirit mentors to penetrate our spirit, our perispirit, and our body as a tender gesture from our Creator. We are grateful for this moment, and so be it. Dear friends, we have been reading Happy Life, and we are going to continue reading Happy Life. Today we have chapter 64, which is very short and sweet, like most of the chapters here in Happy Life. So, Joanna de Angelis is inviting us to stop and reset, like any machine. It will be very difficult for a machine to be very productive if from time to time we don't stop the machine, whatever is the item, the thing, and we reset, or we check that all parts are well aligned, like a car, oil change. We are not running the car all the time, right? So this machine, our physical body, and this other machine, our mental body, our spirit, is also in need of a parenthesis, of a stop, breathe, recharge, and continue. So Joanna is advising us. She says, go for a walk outdoors. Calmly rediscover nature, which has blessed your life. Unwind and exit the surrounding turmoil by letting your imagination soar. Also for us to be creative, productive, resourceful, we need to stop and breathe. Like Jesus did from time to time. He wasn't all the time with his disciples or with the people. He wasn't. He retired from them. He went for a walk somewhere to pray and to recharge his spirit. And we're talking about a high evolved spirit, a very high evolved spirit, but also because he was having a human existence, and his body was under the laws of planet Earth. It was necessary to go away for a little bit and pray and reflect and breathe. If we are not able to go, we don't have the resources, so we don't have a nearby park or or foreheads, or it prevails, a plant that we have inside of our apartment. We can focus our mind in our pet, and we can try to breathe. That's important. Even if we are bedridden, we don't know what are our circumstances that impede for us to go out and connect with nature. We can even play a video in our computer and a TV screen with these landscapes, just the landscape with no music, no words. So Joanna continues saying that we need to avoid crowded places and breathe the fresh air of the woods, the mountains, the sea, the backyard, our front garden, our front yard. Revisit concepts. Relax and bless life in whatever form it takes for you. And we were stopping here and meditating about the revisit concepts, meaning we need to keep our mind open for new concepts, renewing, meditating about the old ones, reorganizing. But in order for us to have an open mind and to give space for new concept, new learning, we need to revisit and we need to stop and think about it. She finalized by saying, your present existence is plentiful with what you need to be happy. It is plentiful. And we're going to highlight this very last sentence. My present existence is plentiful with what I need to be happy. And we can repeat this as an affirmation. My life is plentiful with what I need to be happy. And we can see the abundance that is surrounding us. And we're not talking about here about material resources or being wealth or poor or no. That's important, very important, because that helps us to live a more dignified life. But it is also about the resources around us, the people that we have around us. Maybe we live in a nearby of a park and we very rarely go there. Or in our street, there are trees that cleans the air for us to breathe. Let us recognize all these resources and let us follow Joanna's invitation. This weekend, let us take a moment to go for a walk outdoors. If we cannot go outdoor, let us focus in our plant, our little pet, and there are so many videos nowadays that are about nature, the sea, the ocean, the mountains, etc., that it will help the images. It's not the same, but it will help our mind to relax and to think about reorganizing our concepts. We are going now to our prayer, all right? Divine Creator of our lives and everything that surrounds us. Beloved Father, Mother, God, Creator of the universe, immense and inextinguishable source of love, we raise up our thoughts and our hearts in a prayer to praise you, for the abundant resources that we have in our life, for the abundant resources that we can find in our beloved planet Earth. And we ask you, help us to use them with intelligence. Help us, humanity, to use but not abuse the resources of Mother Nature. And also, Father, help us to understand that by cooperating, by sharing these resources, more and more people will be happy, and less wars, discussions, and arguments will be done. We pray for us, Father, to give us a heart that is generous, that is charitable, that is thankful, so we can practice ourselves, sharing from the abundant resources that we have, through compassion and through tolerance and indulgence towards our neighbor. Beloved Father, help us to recognize and to see. Take that veil out of our spiritual eyes, because we see only the material resources, and sometimes they are scarce, or we see them as scarce. Sometimes we don't see that family, that group of friends, and that support, net of support that we need to go through our day and day. So we ask you, kind Mother of our lives, help us to identify the generous hands that day in and day out reach out to us, to support us, to give us, to greeting us, to encourage us. Help us to recognize you in our brothers and sisters. And we pray for our brothers and sisters that are in pain, physical pain, moral pain, mental pain. May your abundant love reach them out as a shower of beautiful, re-energizing vibrations, so they feel the comfort and the encouragement to continue moving forward, so they feel and they develop resilience in the deaths, in the trials of their lives. And we pray for our planet. We pray for peace. We pray that the faith that so many of us have be a reasonable faith, a faith that goes hand in hand with reason. So we learn to distinguish, we learn to discern, and we can select ideas, concepts, and people. So we are not lost in the turmoil or so many ideas and all the continuous information that is being posted in social media. Help us to be an instrument of peace. And it's in your name that we pray, and so be it. Dear friends, if we can, if we are able to, let's go out to nature this weekend and let us feel God in a different way. See you next Friday. Bye.